Okay, so calling in Archangel Michael to protect this space, calling in my angels, guides and team, intending to work from the highest form of love and light, giving the most aligned messages for the collective, please. So it is, so it is, so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, my name's Carly, welcome to my channel. And yeah, so I am a psychic medium. I haven't been doing my mediumship recently, but I will be getting back into that at some point soon. So this is a psychic message, but also spirit work alongside me as well. So, okay, so your first card is this one. Okay, it says that you are worthy of beautiful things. The Servant Queen, divine, magnetic, valuable. So this is about coming back to remembering who you are, remembering that childlike energy, and remembering how beautiful you are, remembering how divine you are, and remembering your connection once again with nature and the magic within. Once you're able to connect with this, once you're able to connect with your inner world and shed and clear any of the shadow work that needs clearing, you are then able to connect back to your divinity again. Wow. Yeah, so it's about connecting back to your divinity, but it is your healing that needs to be done to be able to connect back to this. So yeah, once you have even intended to do this healing work, it's already begun. The universe literally works in the way where as soon as an intention is set, and the universe can see, because remember the universe is all seeing, so as soon as an intention is set and the universe can then see that the end of that intention as it's manifested and become reality, the universe then conspires to work alongside you with that. It is all about intention. If you have if you say you intend to do something and the universe can then see that your intention is not real, and it will not manifest, then the universe will not conspire to help you with that. It will just do whatever your intention is. So the universe listens to intention. You don't even have to say this out loud. The universe just knows. The universe, God, source, spirit, the angels see all. So as soon as you've kind of done that, also it's like making sure that you don't have wonky intention as well, and this could be through your shadow where you could possibly set an intention that is not of the highest. And I'm just getting a lot of like PTSD around this. So PTSD can create a wonky vibration in your energy. So you could set the intention. So this is why the shadow work has to be cleared, because you set the intention and then like a wobbly energy, a wonky energy can interrupt that intention. So there's your intention, but there's mental health, there's PTSD, there's something that's there and your intention is not quite aligned. So you need to have that cleared so as your intention can flow straight through. So the universe may put you through trials, tribulations and like lessons, blessings and teachings so as you can clear that shadow, so as you can make it clear, so as you can become the most aligned version of yourself to do the work, to do your intention. If you have horrible intentions towards people or situations, animals or anything like that, then you need to address that really, because otherwise it's just you're doing it to yourself basically. The universe will just come back right back at you with whatever you have intended onto yourself. And if you are intending to do this to somebody who is a pure heart as well, good luck to that, because before you can even get anywhere near that, it'll go boom and straight back to you. This is where karma comes into play, because if you've got horrible intentions to someone who has, say, done that intention to someone else, then that could be their karma, that yeah, you're able to kind of follow through with that. Likewise, if you have pure, beautiful intentions to somebody whose path is not of the purest, who is not going to do the work, who is not going to ultimately heal, then that will be shut down, and it might come back at a later date once they've gone through their karma. But ultimately, if you're a pure soul and you haven't realized your lessons yet, and you're trying to really help a soul that needs to go through their stuff to awaken, to realize that they are not being aligned, it will not happen. Okay, so the next card you've got is It's Okay to Forget and Then Remember all over again. The Voyager, come home, lessons, realizations. I can massively relate to this. I've got a massive thing going on with like memories coming back and coming out of like amnesia, like with healings and stuff. This is your way of your ego protecting you as well. So this can also be from intense trauma. So when you've been through intense trauma, especially things like possibly MK Ultra, then you do forget things, but you can remember, okay? And things like MK Ultra sound really far out there, but it's not. It is just high intensity of trauma, pain and upset, and used to then, if anyone goes through any intense pain, trauma or upset, they are highly easily manipulated, right? So if someone has put you through that and then they've come in with malice and manipulation as well, then they can easily puppeteer you, you know, and manipulate and play on anything that you've been through. It's not nice. So in which case you can forget, then re-remember, forget, then re-remember. So sometimes you can even remember your trauma, but it is so intense and so much that your mind, body and soul just goes, nope. And that's okay, because it, you know, it's protecting you. It's serving you if this trauma is too much, because when you're doing the healing work, you can actually get traumatized by the remembering of the trauma. Okay, so it could take a few times to go back there, to re-remember, to then let it sink in, to then go, right, okay, and then take a few times for it to your whole energy to kind of catch up to this horrible stuff that may have happened to you. Yeah, this is the deep shadow work, like, and it's good to be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, and realize that healing is not linear. It comes back in circles, it comes back around, until you have addressed it properly. So it is okay to forget, then remember, then re-remember. Yeah, let's pull another card. You know, you can't rush the healing. The healing is the healing. The healing journey is the healing journey. And, you know, sometimes it can take years. It can take a long time. I've been on my healing journey for a long time, and I've forgotten things, re-remembered, forgotten, re-remembered, and kind of sat there like this, like, whoa, that actually happened to me. Wow. Like, okay. Yeah, it's a lot. Especially if you've come here to break the chains, to break like the chains of the family ancestral line and the lineage. If you're a chain breaker, yeah, it is not easy, but it is 100% what we came here to do, you know, for the highest good of all, and to help the family and to send the healing back, you know, because people that are doing this kind of stuff are not awake. They're not realise what they're doing. They're acting out of traumas, they're acting out of pain. Excuse me, confirmation. and you know they're not awake to it. It's just they're in an unconscious pattern where they're just doing it until someone comes along and goes, boom, this is not okay, this is not okay, you know. The next card is harmony. So through all of this as well, yeah, so number 27 as well, so it's number 9, which is the completion number, and the one before that was number 1. So number 3 is very spiritual, that was the first one. The second one is number 1, which is new beginnings, and well, 0 as well is new beginnings, and that was number 10. You got 1 and 0 in there. The next one is 27, which adds up to 9, which is completion, which is yeah, the end of a chapter. So this says, may sweet and soft things find you. So once you're able to kind of go through this healing and do this work, you know, everything becomes a lot softer, and everything becomes a lot more gentle to you. This is about love coming back into your life. This is about harmony coming back into your life. This is about realizing that all of your work, all of this healing work has not gone unseen, and having trust in the divine, having trust and faith in the universe, knowing you are highly protected as you're doing the work. As soon as you start to do the work, the protection comes in, and coming, yeah, being able to come back to that. So we are going to do a couple of these cards. I haven't done my card readings properly for ages, so yeah, welcome back. Let's see if I can still shuffle properly. Nearly, we'll get there. These are gigantic cards, so take a few of them. Oh wow. Okay, cool. So it starts with this card. Nice. Okay, that card, this, and that. Wow, so the message is very clear. Okay, so in the past there's been like a lot of family in the shadow, a lot of darkness, a lot of inner turmoil. There has been a lot. So the water is always to do with emotions, okay? So you see in this, you've got the dark seas, you've got all the emotions, you've had to go in deep. This has been very, very emotional. This has been a very deep work. But you see, depends where you're at. You could be one of these family members stuck in this shit, right? You could be this one that has turned around, that has decided to do the work. Okay, and any one of you can choose to do this work. And you see, as soon as you choose to do this work and you enlighten, you create the lightness in the sea, you see. So it takes a lot of bravery to do this and a lot of courage, but you can do it if you choose to, okay? So this is the deep emotions. These guys are like, no, we can't do it. We can't look at it. Maybe some of these have actually even acted out of the trauma and done some, you know, not nice things. And they cannot even look at themselves, and they cannot even look at the trauma, and it's too much for them. So sometimes it takes this person to do that, to create some light, to spark the healing with the rest of the family. Okay, so or friends or acquaintances or whoever it may be. But you see how beautiful it is once you do decide to do the work, and how much you can like lift and lighten up everything else and create that chain reaction. Yeah, so this person can then help to hold their hand to help them through this negative stuff that has happened. And dark, but remember, without the dark we wouldn't have the light, and without the light we wouldn't have the dark. So we've had to experience both, and it creates a depth within us as well. And ultimately, as a collective, the soul has come here to learn lessons, blessings and teachings, and create that depth. And you know that there's a lot of magic in the dark, you know. Yeah, so that's that card. the next card is this person who has decided to do this. See, and you see in the card, it's like, they're like, no, 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 absolutely not. But she's like, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe I will, you know? Yeah, so the next card is all about, okay, so this person that has decided to do this, and maybe this girl here or boy, you know, in these cards, ignore the gender, they've decided to do it. And then it's about speaking, okay? Then it's about speaking truth. You may need to speak this to people, about people. You may need to speak this out to the universe. You may need to write it, but it needs to come up and it needs to be voiced in some sort of way, shape or manner to bring it up. So for me, I've had to voice it out in different ways, and this has actually saved my life. Through me speaking and actually voicing what I've been through, it has actually created a safety net around me. So there is like light talk, and then there is the dark talk, like the sea and the ocean. You've got the deeper stuff, and then you've got the lighter stuff, right? And you see the owl, or it's either an owl or a hawk. These are very, very spiritual animals that connect to the spiritual realm. You know, they fly high, they massively connect to you. This is the protection of spirit around you as well. As you decide to speak and do this work, oof, I can really feel it. As you speak and decide to do this work, spirit will go around you to help you. You know, your ancestors, your angels, your guides and your team, whether you believe in this or not, they are around you. Okay, and they will then cloak you and help you to voice this. Okay, this is so strong, what's coming through. It's really emotional. Right, it makes me want to cry. I speak to myself as I do these messages for you guys as well. So as you voice and as you speak, as you're able to release your soul, you know, from this dark web of nasty stuff that may have happened to you, you are then freeing yourself, and spirit will conspire around you to help you with this as well. You're not going to be left alone to do this work. Like your whole ancestors, family, whether they seem like they want you to do this or not, they actually do, because it frees everyone. It frees everyone. Yeah. And you see the light in here, like the light right in the deep depths, but you see the magic as well in all of this deep darkness. There's so much magic in this, okay? So much magic. Yeah. Wow. It's really deep. Okay. So through doing this as well, through doing this work, okay, you become this. Yeah, you're fighting off the shadows, you're fighting off the battles, you're fighting off the dark energies, okay, and you're becoming the warrior. You are becoming the spiritual warrior. You're already doing it, you've already done it. You're becoming this, and you're becoming the light for the rest of the people, okay? So as they can look up and go, oh, if I do that, that's what happens. Oh, I free myself, and I can do that. I can do that work. Yeah. So I've got people turning up, and I've got the baby waking up as well. Get down, down, down. I might have to make a part 2.